Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Vinland Saga Season 1, Episode 8. Last episode, we had King Swain hold off the attacks for the winter, so that way his men can rest and prepare for winter and all that stuff. So we had our pirates, our Vikings, go and steal some stuff from the Franks. Um, Managed to team up with one of the generals attacking a fort, managed to carry their ships over the hill into the river, infiltrate that way, get all the gold, and get out before the leader even gave and made a 50-50 deal. 50-50 was the Vikings get all the treasure and they get the fort. That's their 50%. So really messed with them, which was a lot of fun. But we also had wow. Why am I spacing out on the main character's name? Thorfinn. There we go. I don't know why. Thorfinn managed to get the head of the general from the fort, and that gave him the right to have a duel against what's his face? Askeladd. So we'll see. They're holding that off until they get safe because they weren't in a safe spot before. So I wonder if we're gonna have the duel this episode or what. Guess we'll find out. Alrighty, guys, we're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. I also don't know whether or not I feel like he's not gonna win because I feel like Askeladd's a pretty big character, but I also feel like we can't have too many more of these duels where he just gets stomped, right? Bah, you too. Goats are great. Oh shit. Ah, so these people know him. So they have a home that they can return to? Okay. Oh, there was a baby one there. Gorm. Alright. Time. I like this if this is just gonna be maybe the duel between Askeladd and just seeing where these guys go. Where they call home. When they're not just off pirating. Man, I like this opening song. I like how the lyrics really I don't know that I ever really listened to the lyrics before rather than just listening to the song, like the English lyrics that I can understand at the very least. But what do I have when I've given up everything and stuff like that? Alright. Fuel Lord Gorm. They're so happy. I heard people died. Oh, this... They're gonna pick a fight. You don't want to fuck with that one, kids. I called them kids. Are they all gawking over him? Oh. Who's that? Now that's a Helga. I want a ring. They're not modest at all. Looks like a young Netero. So he has to pay for his men? Askeladd's like, let's not talk about the numbers. What is she thinking about? One hell of a name. Hordaland? Hordaland? Oh, she's a slave. Ah. Damn. That's fucked up. Yep. That's what he's been doing with Thorfinn. So many people root for the kid. Like, every time there's a fight, people are like, fuck Askeladd! I kind of hope that Thorfinn does good to impress some of these people that probably underestimate him. Alright. Let's go, Thorfinn. Please at least be a little better than last time. You just noticed. Does he even remember his age at this point? No shit. Oh, he blocked it. Ah, he jumped. Okay. Askeladd has a little bit more of a serious face on now. Oh. Oh, shit. He knew he was about to be grabbed. It's pretty good. He's doing good. Even if Askeladd wins at this point. Oh, no. He's gonna send Thorfinn into a frenzy. Yeah, he's gonna use his anger. And he's gonna stop thinking as much. Petty Askeladd. This is how he's gonna lose. It's probably true. Yeah, that's it. Thorfinn loses. I think Askeladd did that because he thought he might actually lose. Could he not beat him fair and square? He had to resort to using his anger. Or is he trying to teach him a lesson? I don't know. It's possible he's trying to teach him a lesson. He's gonna get back up and fight with one arm, I feel like. Oh, no, maybe not. Gorm's like, what did I just see? I wonder why Gorm had such a shook look on his face. Thought he was gonna get up and fight with one arm, but no. Did he break his arm, or did he just, like, pop it out of its socket? No. We keep seeing shots of Bjorn. I wonder if Bjorn's... I don't think Bjorn would, like, flip. But I wonder if he'll, like, talk to Thorfinn. Getting right up in his face. He already tried to do that once. This kid's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, I think a lot of their culture is about pride and embracing death. Jeez. Damn. Askeladd getting deep. I knew it. That's Bjorn, right? Oh. Oh, wait, no. He's thinking about his dad. I thought Bjorn was gonna go talk to him. Aww. I hope he learns from that encounter with Askeladd, though. That's not Thoris's. Oh shit! It's Hordeland. What does she want? Is she bringing him some food? Oh, the pie! Not the pie! He'll still eat it. She's watching him eat. She's trying to find kinship. They're really hammering in that similarity. Damn. Unfortunately, in these times, kinda. Oh. Telling about his home? Or, Vinland, okay. Spreading this story some more. Whoa. Intense winter weather. Man, I'm kind of cold right now and seeing snow. Oh, shit. Is this her? Or is that someone else? I think it's someone else. Maybe. Okay, so we're past winter, I take it, and getting back to the war? Okay. That transition, I just wasn't sure. And then, like, seeing, like, blonde hair, long blonde hair, I wasn't sure. But I'm assuming that's Canute. Hmm. We jump past the winter. Is it possible it's her and she learned how to fight? Yeah, it looks like... Definitely looks like a girl. Maybe it is her. Well, shit. Alright. Oh, damn. So we're just zooming through the fight. Just carrying that girl on his shoulder. London. Shit, man. There's a lot of ships. Very... Oh my god! Oh my god! How? I don't even know how. But okay. Holy shit. God damn. Alright. He just killed like 5 people with that one axe throw. Well, damn. Alright. this is an interesting episode, an interesting. I'm wondering what's going on with Hordaland or Canute, maybe, if they're the same person. I'm not sure. Very interesting. Because obviously we have, she clearly wasn't happy with the being a slave, obviously, but she talked about like not really caring to run away because anywhere is the same. But then we had Thorfinn talk about Vinland and kind of maybe gave her some hope. I don't know. But did she like spend the rest of the winter like training because she was in like full fighting equipment? So I don't know. Or was she like masquerading as a fighter, if that is her? But it's interesting. And how did she get from being a slave there to being the fighter that she is, if that is her? That is it, guys, for episode 8. But yeah, like that was what confused me, because it went from like her face zoomed out to the storm and then zoomed into like that person that from the side shot it looked like a girl, but then they were talking about, I thought they were talking about that person and said he, but maybe they didn't. But then it zoomed in again, and from the side shot it definitely was a girl, at least that's what it seemed like to me. So I'm curious to learn more about that. I'm assuming we will. But I really liked Askeladd's thing of saying, like, everyone is a slave to something, because, I mean, I guess you can, for one, you can look at it that way, right? Like, it depends on how you view life a lot of the ways. Like, you could argue that that's not true, or it is true. Like, you could say, like, the hobby that you really enjoy doing in your spare time and whatnot, that could be what you're a slave to, right? There's so many ways to interpret that, but I do like that, like, saying the comparison from Hordaland to Thorfinn, where she's an actual slave, but he was saying everyone's a slave to something, where Thorfinn's a slave to his revenge. And even comparing the leader, who is very obsessed, Gorm, the feudal lord there, who's very obsessed with money. He's a slave to money, right? And it seems like Askeladd might be a slave to combat, right? It seems like that's what he lives for. So, a lot of comparisons to that. It was interesting seeing Thor's again, even if it's just like a spirit of him. Felt bad for Thorfinn, how he like saw his dad and reverted to his like younger, more innocent self. And I like how even in like this like hallucination message thing that Thorfinn had, Thor's was still this like very ambiguous character that was just like, I don't really know what to say. Like not very good with words, even in his spirit form. But yeah, we had the fight where, I mean, Thorfinn was doing very well, and I really do wonder, like, I think it could be a couple things there, right? Like, I think Askeladd could have been teaching Thorfinn something, where, like, don't let your emotions get the better of you on the battlefield, right? I think that could be a big lesson that Askeladd taught him right there. But he also clearly did it to shake him up and make it easier to win. But I'm really wondering, like, did Thorfinn stand a chance there if he stayed level-headed? If he didn't get that way, could he have beaten him? I'm not 100% sure or not, but I definitely think that he would have stood. He probably would have. The fight would have went on a bit longer, and maybe he would have got a hit in or two or something. Maybe not anything deadly, but But yeah, I wonder what Askeladd's gonna think, like, if he's gonna have it, like, will he die too quickly when he does die, or will there be, like, a moment where he thinks back, like, the thing is like, so many, these people are warriors, right? They think much differently than the way I think. Like, hell, we had them being like, oh, I heard a couple people died. It's like, it's because they, you know, when their warriors die, they're told that they're gonna go to, or they believe that they're going to Valhalla. That's their belief system, which is, I mean, from the little I know of it, is basically you're sitting there, like, eating and drinking and feasting all the time, right? Seems great. So they don't mind dying because they think they're going to something better like that. So I don't know, I just wonder if it, like, will Askeladd regret not killing him earlier, right? Or will he be proud that Thorfinn had become so strong that he's able to beat him? Because I imagine there's going to be another duel, and one of these times that duel is going to be Thorfinn winning and Askeladd dying, right? At least that's how I imagine it's going to go. And if that is the case, then I do wonder whether, you know, Askeladd will be happy or be like, oh shit, I should have killed him a while ago. But yeah, certainly interesting. But yeah, we fast forwarded through the war, or fast forwarded through winter, and then started the war and saw them, like, or we didn't really see them, but we were told that they got through a bunch of the villages along the coast and everything and worked their way further in, but then hit a slowing point around London, and it seems like that's where we're going to be picking up next episode. So I wonder what's going on in London that's really, like, holding them a little more than usual. But I guess maybe we'll find out next episode. Maybe they have a better choke point or something that our characters are gonna have to fight past. But with a little more time passing, I wonder if Thorfinn will look a little older at all. But it really only was like through winter and then the war starting. So I mean, it could only be like 4 months from when we left off. So he very well could just look the same. But yeah, time passing so much, it's very curious how quickly we're moving through some of this stuff. I thought we were gonna, like, I figured we'd get through the winter fairly quickly. I figured we'd have an episode, maybe part of a second episode, and then get out of winter and get back to the war. But I thought we'd see, like, the progress of the war from kind of village to village, but we're jumping past it. We had another mention of Vinland this episode, which obviously, knowing the show is called Vinland Saga, it kind of made me, when they mentioned it this episode, it kind of reminded me of it and made me be like, I wonder, like, is that, like, is getting there the end goal for the show or whatnot? Because right now it's interesting because clearly Thorfinn still has it in the back of his mind about Vinland, but he's also still on this revenge kick, so he has no interest in finding it. So I wonder if after Askeladd is dead, is that going to be Thorfinn's goal, is to go find this? Is he going to try to get back home to his family? Is he going to try to get back home and then bring his family there? I don't know. I'm curious where the story goes whenever he finishes his revenge mission. But anyways, yeah, very good episode. I enjoyed it quite a bit. We got to see another duel, some good fighting, and some crazy stuff happening at the end with Askeladd just hucking an axe and obliterating a bunch of dudes. So I'm looking forward to seeing what's next. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want more content. A couple episodes ahead through my early access tier. Links in the description, should be popping up on the screen, and I will see you guys in my future reactions. Bye-bye.